little.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Berg here, and we have
Kyle Vieira
in his Subaru. What year is this?
04.
Can you tell us a little bit about your car?
It's a 2004 STI. Basically, we're going to be rebuilding it over the winter. Last year and the year before, it was basically a stock block, non-sleeve, non-enclosed deck. Jay built the short block for it.
And Jay, who is Jay?
Jay Perry out of Perry Tuned.
Oh, okay, awesome. How long have you owned the car for?
This is going to be the fourth year.
Oh, same.
Fourth year. It took me about a year and a half to build it to where I want. When I first got the car was a disaster.
Yeah.
I had a blown motor, no interior. This fender was damp, smashed. So that's a new fender. And the rocker over there was smashed. So we did the 05 rear end with the skirts and the bumper. So took care of the body work wise. My buddy Kyle from KD Designs dipped it for me because at the time I was putting so much money inside the drivetrain
that the body.
The body was my last resort. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I had called him up and he hooked me up with it. It's still holding up really well.
Yeah, it looks really great.
It shows its time now. But this year we're going to be wrapping the hood, the trunk, and the roof in Kevlar carbon wrap.
Carbon wrap?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
So, but basically, like I said, the past 2 years. It was a basic setup. Stock 04 STI cams, just ported heads.
Yeah.
Precision 64, 66 turbo. Custom up pipe I made. Perrin big tube header. ID 2000 injectors. E85. Twin in pump tank setup that I made.
How much power?
It made 580 to the tire.
580
to the tire.
And about torque, or you don't remember?
I don't remember.
Oh, 580.
The first time we ever went out with the car, first pass ever in the car went 1060.
Wow.
And I was making 502 on Jay's Mustang dyno.
Oh, awesome. And what's your best time now?
99.
99?
140.
140 miles?
The best mile an hour the car's ever gone was 144.
Wow.
So
that's fast.
Last year while we were doing some license passes, it went the best ever in the 8th. It was 115 in the 8th at 633 in the 8th with a 148 60 foot.
Oh,
that was the best 60 foot the car ever cut. The car's kind of hot to 60 foot.
Yeah.
Hopefully we take care of that now this year with the stage and brake.
Yeah. Now I've noticed on some of your videos, obviously when you take off right from
it bounces like a bastard.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know so many people would like to know.
We had the car came with ISE suspension. We're pretty good friends with the ISE guys.
Yep.
But I realized that one of the struts was blown.
Okay.
After trying to figure out why the car was bouncing like a freaking bunny rabbit down the track.
Yep.
So I was watching some of the videos of these, the guys from overseas in Puerto Rico running stock suspension in the car.
Yeah.
So we put stock 04 STI suspension in the back, and we left the coilovers up front. And the car seemed to be all right. But as the car started making more power, it was harder to drive because it was unloading the suspension in the rear. So this year, I'm going to do some different suspension in the car. As of right now, we're going to put the ICs back in it because we had them repaired.
Revalved and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just changed the spring rates.
Okay.
And we're going to go from there. Besides that, the new build is IAG closed deck block, half-inch head studs, stock cams again. Me and Jay are pretty consistent on trying to see how far we can go to stock cams. I think CJ with V8 bait is the only one that's going 970 with stock cams.
Okay.
So we're trying to beat that record. So as of right now, I think it's 970.
Any transmission work or anything? Or
we're upgrading the gears. Actually, Jay's transmission from Perry Tune.
Okay.
We're doing a PPG dog box in that. So I'm taking his gears, which is an 07 upgraded gears, and they're going into my car. We're doing it. He's giving them to me, which we'll work a deal out or whatever. Whatever he comes up with the price. Because you ask him a price, he's like, I don't know, we'll worry about it later. That's how he is. So.
Yeah, that's a good guy.
But running an ACT 6-puck heavy duty clutch. That's it. No twin disc, no nothing. It's a basic. This car is a basic setup. It's got a carbon fiber drive shaft from DSS, DSS rear axles, and basic stock drivetrain, stock output shaft.
Wow.
So I think the weight of the car helps a little bit.
How much does it weigh?
2860 with me in it.
Wow.
Full interior, 10-point cage. I actually like to talk a little bit about Victor Texera. Victor Texera is the one that did all the fab work. He does all my fab work. From the cage, the parachute, intercooler pipes, anything. He's modified the 2.5i non-turbo manifold to fit the TGVs on the intake manifold. He modified that. So he's amazing for fab work. You'll see a lot of cars coming out this year with his name on it. Yeah, he's done some stuff for Jay. I believe he's going to be doing all the shop stuff for that now.
Oh, okay.
The shop red car they have.
Where's Victor located?
We're located in Tiverton.
Tiverton?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go on the Instagram, it's Texera Fab 2000.
Okay.
Follow him. He's always posting pictures here and there, but he's not really into social media.
Yeah.
But, a lot of people are going to know him. He has a lot of cars out there right now coming out with his name on it, and he does perfect work. So.
Now, can you tell us a little background about yourself? How did you get into Subarus?
Subarus?
Or do you have any other
originally,
makes you ever worked with?
Originally, I was a big Volkswagen guy for years and years and years. Been working with Subaru on Subaru dealership since 2002, and I'm still presently there.
Oh.
So after the Volkswagen thing, I just couldn't deal with the front wheel drive, braking transmissions, so I finally gave up with that. And being affiliated with Jay and the Subaru shop with Craig, we had this car at the shop. It was just sitting there, so that's when I bought the car. I sold all my stuff, potted everything out, all the Volkswagen stuff, and never looked back.
Did you ever miss the Volkswagen world? Or?
Never. Never.
Yeah.
I still talk to a couple Volkswagen guys, my buddy Matt from Pillage Fab and my buddy Mike from Steve Built. Those two guys are the only two guys I actually talk to.
Oh.
A lot of the old school Volkswagen guys, like when you drop out of Volkswagens, they kind of like cut you off and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
what's your goal for the car this year? If any time?
Realistically, my goal this year is to go anything faster than 990.
Yeah.
I think me and Jay talked a little bit about going 950s. That's probably my ideal goal.
But he has his own personal goal too.
He's got his own personal goal with this car, but my own personal goal is with this car because he's a big part of this car.
Okay, yeah.
It's 950.
Okay.
So, but hopefully, I know we ain't gonna do it right away. It's gonna take a little bit of work, but I think we can get there.
Yeah, we have plenty of time.
Exactly.
Season just started. Well, barely started. So.
Exactly. We still have a lot of work.
As you can tell.
IAG, his car's ripped apart.
Yeah.
IAG has the block right now. I got basically almost all the valve train. We're doing Forever drag stuff, all the valve train. Again, stock cams. We're doing Manley I-beams, Turbo Toughs with the 625 ride bolts, and the Manley Turbo Tough pistons with the tool steel wristbands, the little stronger ones. So we're gonna really throw the power at it now.
Yeah.
Before we were worried about stretching the block, which we did end up stretching the block. We cracked the sleeve and sold the 4 a little bit, which I already knew was gonna happen. Jay warned me. We were Kyle pushing this thing way too far. I was like, whatever.
If you're gonna go, just go all out. Right?
Exactly. Towards the end of the year, we're going for my license passes. I failed to get the license. I needed one more pass, but I hurt the car.
Oh, okay.
Part of the hurting the car was, I don't know if you saw one of the videos when Mike did one of the videos, the first pass, the car was going all over the place. It was over boosting. It was popping.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
It was probably going 40-something pounds of boost. It was popping. The thing was out of control.
Yep.
So I think that had a big deal of the car breaking.
Oh.
Yeah, it pushed a lot of oil, and I hurt one of the bearings. I think the oil pump shit the bed. So Jay is the one that builds the block. I could probably build the block, but you know what? I don't, because I know where he wants the clearances at, and because he tunes the car. He's the only one that touches the car, besides me.
Yep.
He builds the block. He tunes the car. I put everything together, and we go on a dyno. I make sure everything's 100% before we go on a dyno, because he does it out of the kindness out of his heart. We go on a Sunday when no one's there at the shop, and we can spend all afternoon on my car. I've known Jay since I was 12 years old. I used to remember riding my bike to his motorcycle shop up the street.
Which you had at the time.
Which he had at the time. He was big into motorcycles. He had a bunch of bikes. And I would just go there and hang out. We would go to motorcycle shows, and he would build my dirt bike for me at the time. You know, when I needed a cylinder head put on it. Because I was young at the time. I didn't know how to do it. So I sent it to Jay, and Jay did it for me, and the bike was always perfect. Just like when he does cars.
Yeah.
Always perfect. He always takes his time. And
he could tell, so he could say he's pretty meticulous when
he's very meticulous. Building his engines for anybody. It could be some Joe Schmo down the road, and he'll take care of them. He goes over and beyond for everybody. Especially if I always try to help him as much as I possibly can, because it's the only thing I can do for him. Because I can't tune his car and I can't build his engine.
Yeah.
So basically, you know, I think that's the least amount of thing I can do for him.
Yeah.
He's always there, track support for me. He's no matter if he doesn't go to track, he always goes. He'll be like, Kyle, I'll meet you there. And we'll be at the track, and he'll drive his own vehicle with his wife up to the track and to be there with me. With the laptop, just in case I need him for anything.
That's awesome.
And it's just the way he is.
Yeah.
You know, so I want to give him a big thanks for everything.
Yeah, I mean...
If it wasn't for, he's the mad scientist behind this car.
Yeah?
Seriously. I drive it, I own it, I do work on it. I do. I work on it a lot. Like I said, he builds the motors. I won't even touch the shop block. I give him everything. I give him the money to buy everything, and he just does everything.
Well, speaking of support system, is there anybody else you would like to say?
Craig from the Subaru shop, he's helped quite a bit.
Yeah.
He gave me the car, he hooked me up with the car. As a matter of fact, when I was trying to do this gaff-ass suspension in the back, he had it.
Yeah.
And I gave him a call, and he's like, yeah, dude, just come to the shop and just go in the back and grab whatever you need. Like,
You don't, yeah.
that's wicked. That's
yeah.
pure friends right there. And they want us to. He wants us to go. He wants us to see go fast.
Any family or friends you want to say thank you to also? Or?
My wife for the support all these years.
Yeah.
She's always been there since like day one. Since I had my other cars, she was always there supporting me, yelling at me because I spent too much money on the cars. But that's normal.
Yeah.
You know, she's there at the staging line with me. With my dad. My dad's another one. He's always there with me with his car. Supports me 100 million % with his car. I'm in the garage. He's down here just shooting shit with me, saying, "Is it gonna run? Is it gonna run?" But yeah, between him and my wife going to the track with me, and my Uncle Scott cooking for us, and then we're at the track and just hanging out.
Great dogs.
But I have to say, it's definitely a good feeling when I'm strapped in the car. And I see my wife and my dad there. It's a good feeling. I'm gonna get teary right now.
No, it's all right.
As a matter of fact, I know you guys were there when we first went nines with the car.
Yeah, I was.
Dude, it was an amazing feeling. Just thinking about it now.
Well, it was a great.
Dude, I had tears in my eyes because it was like I never thought ever I would go make a single-digit car. It was crazy. I hope everybody that builds cars can feel that feeling that I did. It's going through the end of the track and looking up and seeing 9.9. I was like, oh my god, finally did it. You know,
all night, all those
dude,
days.
all the way home from New Hampshire to Somerset to my house. It was like I was on cloud nine. It was like, oh my god, I can't believe we did this. Finally. That night, I texted Jay. Every time we go to the track, every time he tunes the car, I always text him at night or during the course of the day and just tell him how appreciative I am of him. I want him to know that. I don't want everybody else to know that he's there for everybody. Like, if you treat him with respect, he's going to treat you with the respect you give him.
So, yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah,
right?
Check me out on Instagram.
Yep.
All 4 are spinning. Just check out, the previous, all the, the posts that we're going to be doing, all the builds that we're going to be doing on the car and the progress.
All right. Does the Subaru shop have any?
The Subaru shop has a Instagram. Jay does not have Instagram. He's like anti-social.
Okay.
With social
so
media.
Craig that's probably running.
Craig is the one that posts like everything that like
the Subaru shop.
The Subaru shop. If like we go to the track with me, my car or Jay's car, he'll post up the next day.
Okay.
At the Subaru shop, and basically it's all the builds that they do, and just like miscellaneous stuff. You'll be seeing Jay's car come out with his new billet block, which is.
You will see a video of that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So.
Good things for that.
Maybe someday I'll have one, but I don't think anytime soon. A basic IAG block would be good enough for what I want to do.
All right, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the interview. Thanks for the time.
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
guys.
See you
Wrap
guys
it
at the
up.
track, man.
His name is Bird once again, filming his mic. So